And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Solano College at the softball field, where the visiting Ohlone Renegades are taking on your Solano Falcons. This is going to be a little bit of a different broadcast for us here at SCSN, where I, Brian Nelson, am not only going to be your play-by-play announcer, your color commentator, but I'm also producing. You see this graphic fading off? That's me doing that on the TriCaster. We have a very slim crew here. Greg Poff over on the main camera and Yurik Roboto over on the other side camera. Here's Yurik's shot right now. It's a little blurry, but that's okay because we have an exciting matchup between these two teams. Ohlone coming in at a very impressive 24-8 record, and Solano coming in at a 14-12-1 record. Ohlone, one of the best pitching staffs in all of Northern California, so it's going to be important for Solano softball offense to get it rolling against this tough defense. But in the circle for Solano is Adriana Montoya. Leading off for the Renegades will be Maida Talalatasi. Talalatasi, the center fielder for the Renegades. She's a sophomore out of Encinal High School. She's a sophomore, batting .453 on the season, .487 on base percentage, and a .528 slugging. So we are getting set for first pitch here at the Solano softball field from Adriana Montoya. First pitch is taken high by Talalatasi for ball one. Talalatasi has 4 extra base hits in her 48 hits, so not a lot of extra base power. 1 double, 2 triples, 1 home run, and 44 singles. So a great table setter for the Renegades as she looks at a strike on the inside corner, evens the count 1-1. This is the first of 2 games here between these two teams as the 1-1 pitch from Montoya taken low. Talalatasi looked like she was maybe going to slash there, but pulled back. Talalatasi is the team leader in runs scored as well at the top of the lineup for the Renegades with 31 runs scored as the 2-1 pitch is hit into the infield. That's going to allow Talalatasi to reach as Aaliyah Turner, the second baseman, could not get that ball in time. It's a great job of it just getting in on the hands of Talalatasi, but she was able to muscle that one into no man's land for the base hit. That brings up Selena Gomez. No, not that Selena Gomez. This is the left fielder for the Ohlone Renegades as she slaps that one foul. Gomez, the sophomore left fielder out of Oak Grove. She's going to look to move Talalatasi into scoring position with a hit here. Gomez is second on the team in at-bats, second on the team in runs, and tied for second in hits. That one's taken high and away. Talalatasi taking a big lead off of second. Gomez has 18 RBIs on the year. In addition, she has 8 doubles and 3 triples. She bunts that one up the first base side. Nice tag by Leah Kimball. Throw over to second, not in time. So Selena Gomez sacrifices herself and moves Talalatasi over to second base.
Up to bat, number 11, Lauren Garcia.
So now shortstop Lauren Garcia, the freshman out of Pioneer High School, steps into the batter's box. Tied for second on the team with 26 RBIs. Coming in with a .398 batting average, .416 on base percentage. That one's slapped to the third base side. That's going to roll fair. Coming in to score is Talalatasi. Throw in to the cutoff man. And so Ohlone strikes first with a 1-out single.
Next up to the plate, number 42, Karen Didio.
No, one person. Yeah. So that brings up the cleanup hitter, Karen Didio. She's the designated player. That one is lifted into the shallow outfield, able to be hauled in by Alyssa Castaneda out and right for out number 2. So that brings up Brooke Niewarner, playing first base here, also out of Pioneer High School, as Montoya with 2 outs, runner at first, snap throw, not in time. Selden trying to keep Garcia close over at first. And we apologize, we have some different numbers on our graphics from the numbers worn on the jerseys of Ohlone, but the names are correct, as that one is taken for a ball. 2 outs, Montoya looking to limit the damage to only 1 run coming across, that being Talalotasi on the Lauren Garcia 1 out base knock. Montoya's next pitch to Niewarner, that is swung on and missed. Runner goes and advances over to second. So now a runner in scoring position for Niewarner. That one is slapped the opposite field, but foul. As Kimball runs the ball back into the infield. And there you get a good look at Kimball playing in at first base. Niewarner squaring around a bunt. Probably going to bring that bat back, and she swings and misses for strike 3. That will be the third and final out. First strikeout for Adriana Montoya. So as we head to the bottom of the first, Ohlone strikes first with a 1-0 lead. But here now is your starting lineup for your Solano Falcons.
Aaliyah Turner, second base, Vacaville High School.
Didn't see you there. Molly Schnur, center field, Napa High School.
Elena Selden, catcher, Rodriguez High School. Lexi Babrica, third base, Vintage High School.
1 second.
Courtney McGraw, left field, Vacaville High School. I'm back.
Taya Collier, shortstop, Willseywood High School.
Bailey Robin, base, Vintage High School. Adriana Montoya, pitcher, American Canyon High School. Alyssa Castaneda, right field, Sheldon High School.
First base, Willseywood High School.
We are here in the bottom of the first inning with the starting pitcher, Holly Gonzalez, in the circle for the Ohlone Renegades. Coming in with a 3-1 record in 7 games started. Has 12 appearances, 4 complete games, 50 1/3 innings pitched. She is one of the impressive starting pitching numbers, a 1.11 ERA. Absolutely microscopic ERA, and the lefty first pitch in there for a strike on second baseman Aaliyah Turner. Turner, freshman out of Vacaville High School, playing second base here. She, pretty much a utility player for the Solano Falcons, plays all around the diamond as that one's fouled off. Quick 0-2 count for Gonzalez. Turner on the year in 68 at-bats, has a .397 batting average. She has 15 runs driven in, 6 extra base hits, all of them for doubles. It's the 0-2 pitch, that breaking ball in there on the outside corner. Strike 3 looking. So Gonzalez starts out strong with that strikeout.
Up to the plate. Center fielder.
So center fielder Molly Schnurr with one out
Molly.
steps into the batter's box. One of the few sophomores on the squad. 5'9" center fielder out of Napa High School, as Gonzalez again pounding the strike zone in there. 0-1. Schnurr has a .351 batting average coming into today with 27 hits, 3 doubles, 1 triple, as that off-speed pitch misses high. Also 11 RBIs. Second on the team with 20 runs scored. Would love to get on base here in front of Elena Selden, who is on deck, as that one misses low for Gonzalez. 2-1. Gonzalez ready with the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Looked like a rise ball that Schnurr couldn't catch up with. So that was a big pitch for Gonzalez. 2-2 versus 3-1 puts her in control of this at bat. We'll see what Schnurr gets to hit here. 2-2 pitch. That one fouled off. Oh, actually no contact, but it gets away, and able to reach base is Molly Schnurr. So fortunate bounce for the Falcons as Schnurr reaches base via the strikeout.
Strong copper, Selden.
So that brings up Elena Selden, catcher for the Falcons. She takes that pitch inside and possibly high for a ball. Selden, the top hitter, with a .464 batting average. The only Falcon who has a batting average over 400. Also the team leader with 29 RBIs, nearly double the next closest Falcon, as Schnurr swipes second base. So Schnurr showing her wheels over on the base paths, putting herself in a scoring position. We saw what Ohlone did with one out and a runner at second in the top of the first. Let's see if Selden can drive home and tie this ball game up. Next pitch from Gonzalez, taken high. 2-1 count. You get a good look at Elena Selden. On deck is Alexa Vavrica. That one hit to the opposite field, but foul. Now an even count to Selden. We saw the wheels that Schnurr had stealing second, so you got to believe any sort of ball hit into the gap from Selden should score Schnurr. It's a good little tongue twister. Should score Schnurr. As that one is missed low and away. Full count. I like to see people say that 10 times fast. Selden scores Schnurr from second out. All right, so full count. That one hit to the opposite field. Is that gonna? It's gonna hang up for the right fielder. Tagging and advancing to third is Molly Schnurr. So Selden with a productive out.
Next up to bat, third baseman.
Moving Schnurr over to third.
7, Alexa. 5.
That first pitch over the head of Alexa Vavrica. Playing third base here. The freshman out of Vintage High School. Looking to produce like a cleanup hitter. As that one again high, that rise ball. Schnurr coming in, close play at the plate, and they are going to say she is out. So a crucial defensive play for Ohlone. Guns down Schnurr trying to score from third. So Ohlone protects their 1-run lead as we head to the top of the second.
Hi, I'm Adriana Montoya. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network. As we are back here in the top of the second inning. Ariana Whitlock, the third baseman, stepping into the batter's box for Ohlone. Whitlock in 25 games played, has 61 at-bats, 328 batting average as Montoya with that off-speed pitch. Whitlock fouls. Jumps ahead in the count 0-1. Whitlock has an impressive .453 on base percentage with 9 walks. So that next pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. It's a great job for Montoya to jump ahead of the count here, 0-2 to the leadoff hitter for Ohlone. That one hit foul. Whitlock stays alive. It is a 1-0 ball game here as Ohlone struck first in the top of the first with a 1-out single to jump ahead 1-0 as that breaking ball, good take from Whitlock, low in the dirt from Montoya. 1-2. Montoya has the most innings pitched on the Falcons staff. As that breaking ball was taken high. 2-2. Montoya has 31 Ks in her 73 and a third innings pitch, so more of a pitch to contact based off the statistics. That one, ooh, just missed. Maybe low, maybe a little in. Try to paint the corner. Great 2-2 pitch. Even better eye from Whitlock to lay off of that one to bring the count full. Whitlock smacks that one to the third base side. Strong throw. Great pick over there by Leah Turner. So Vavrica guns down Whitlock for the first out.
Up to bat, number 33, Mal Usure.
So that brings up Mallory Usure. As Mal has 14 RBIs on the year. Getting the start at second base here as she takes a first pitch strike. Usure, one of the rare Renegades here, is batting under 300, 286, but has a 351 on base percentage, 357 slugging. As that one is hit to the right field side, Castaneda under it for out number 2. So Montoya starting out very strong here in the top of the second inning, getting their first 2 outs.
That's all Montoya really has to do is try to miss the barrels of those Renegades batters. As Maya Tomkowiak, the right fielder, freshman out of Castro Valley, steps into the batter's box and looks at a first pitch strike on the inside corner. Tom Kowiak has 16 hits in 56 at-bats. That's good for a 286 average. 5 of those 16 hits are for extra bases with 4 doubles and 1 triple. That one is smacked to the shortstop Collier. She gets the speedy Tom Kowiak for the third and final out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons. When we come back in the bottom of the second, we will have Lexi Vavrica, Courtney McGraw, and Taya Collier due up.
Hi, I'm Lexi Vavrica, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Courtney McGraw, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network. Hi, my name's Taya Collier. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Back here in the bottom of the second inning, Alexa Vavrica back in the box gets a fresh at bat as she was in the batter's box when Schnur tried to score on that wild pitch from Gonzalez. So now she'll get an opportunity here with the bases cleared leading off this second inning as she looks at a first pitch low for a strike on the lower part of the strike zone. That one high, evens the count 1-1. Vavrica in 55 at-bats has a 382 average, slugging 655. That's best on the team as that one is lifted high, chasing. You can probably hear that bang. That was that was high off the Ohlone dugout, and that's right where we're set up, folks. So Gonzalez will get a new softball. So 1-2 count. Gonzalez looking to put away Vavrica here. 1-2. Great layoff on that high pitch. Great placement by Gonzalez trying to get Vavrica to swing aggressively at that high pitch, but good discipline from the cleanup hitter for the Falcons. 2-2. That breaking ball taken for a ball evens, makes it a full count. So Vavrica has worked the count full, looking to get on here. No leadoff batter has reached in this game so far, as that tapper right back to Gonzalez. She is going to throw out Vavrica for the first out.
Next up to bat, left fielder, number 18, Courtney Baby Blue McGraw.
So Courtney McGraw out in left field will be the next batter for the Falcons. A freshman out of Vacaville High School, standing at 5'6". Gonzalez, first pitch. Outside corner misses. McGraw, third on the team and at bats with 74. 324 average, 383 on base percentage, 459 slugging percentage. She has an impressive ratio of extra base hits to hits. She has 24 hits, 9 of them for extra base hits, 8 doubles, 3 triples, still looking for her first home run on the year. Only 3 Falcons have home runs coming in. Not a ton of power numbers for either team. As Gonzalez, that one in on the hands, a slow dribbler to second, scoop gets McGraw for the second out. So again, a Falcon hitter was jammed by a pitch from Gonzalez.
Number 13, Taya Pretty Pink Collier.
So Collier will look to strike some 2-out magic here as she steps in, the freshman out of Will C. Wood High School. Primary shortstop for the Falcons, as first pitch is low for ball 1. Gonzalez has done a great job of commanding the inside portion of the strike zone to these Falcons hitters. Yet to make real flush contact, as that one is taken high, 2-0. You got to believe with Gonzalez's control in the strike zone that Collier should get something good to hit here, as she comes in with a 388 batting average. That one hit, flared out to first baseman, but she is under it for out number 3, so 3 up, 3 down for the Ohlone Renegades. As we head to the bottom of the second, Ohlone is leading 1-0.
Hi, I'm Lexi Vavica, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
And we are back here in the top of the third inning. Yeah, we just got a scoreboard operator, Anthony Williams. I'm so glad you're here, Anthony. So I can finally pop up the scoreboard. As you can finally see, and I don't have to keep reminding you with my voice, it is a 1-0 game. Anthony will switch it over to the top of the third as Montoya pitches to Montoya for a ball. Alyssa Montoya, the catcher, is a freshman out of Washington. 364 batting average. That one taken for a strike. Even count, 1-1. As you get a look at the defense for the Falcons with Collier and Montoya. Montoya takes outside, 2-1. Montoya has pitched very well to start this game, only giving up the 1 run in the top of the first inning, as that one is fouled back, 2-2. It's important for the Falcons to stay close in this one. Talked about the ERA for Ohlone. No pitcher has an ERA over 2. Gonzalez coming in with a 1.11 ERA and getting lower with her first 2 scoreless innings, as Montoya, that breaking ball misses low, 3-2. So a crucial pitch for the freshman pitcher for the Falcons. Needs to challenge here. 3-2 pitch. That one lifted to the left side of the infield. Is it going to drop foul? It will. So reset and do this full count at bat once more. So 3-2, nobody out. Ohlone leading 1-0. 3-2 pitch, taken low and outside for ball 4. So Montoya gives up a leadoff base runner for the first time.
Next up to bat, number 17, Maida Taulalatasi.
So Maida Taulalatasi, she singled and scored the lone Ohlone runner. She bunts that and pops that one up. Leah Kimball catches it on the fly, tries to double off Montoya over at first, but unable to do so. So Taulalatasi just under that bunt a little bit too much and popped that one up. Great job from the infield for Solano to communicate, as both corner infielders were charging on that play. So that brings up Selena Gomez. That one lifted to the right side. That one going to be caught by Castaneda charging in. Back was Turner. And again, great communication from Castaneda and Turner, as it's a much easier play for the right fielder Castaneda coming in than it is for Turner going back. So 2 quick outs after Montoya reached with the walk. First pitch into Garcia for a strike. Garcia has the RBI hit for the Renegades, as she is 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. Trying to create a 2-out rally here for the Renegades, as Montoya, a 1 pitch low. Montoya sticking over at first base. So Montoya, 1-1 pitch to Garcia. That one laced foul. Hit very well, but just out in front of it. So ahead in the count is Montoya, 1-2, has a couple pitches to play with. Expect her to start working the corner of the strike zone, setting up on the inside corner here. Oh, and goes with the rise ball, and that one misses high. Even count 2-2. So Garcia, the 3-hole hitter, faces a 2-2 count, 2 out, deuces wild. That one hit into the left field side. That is fair. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Throw in. Montoya getting the wave home. Throw not in time as it passes the catcher Selden, and all the way to third goes Garcia. So Ohlone scratches across their second run as they now lead 2-0. So a big 2-out RBI by Lauren Garcia, the shortstop. Puts a runner at third base, as that breaking ball misses low in the dirt. Ball 1. Karen Didio, the designated player. She flew out her first at-bat, so she is 0 for 1. Again, misses low by Montoya. He's definitely pitching carefully to the cleanup hitter for the Renegades. As there is a runner at third, it's important for Selden to really hone in defensively, as any sort of pass ball could potentially score Garcia over at third. That one in there for a strike, 2-1. Great job, Montoya, not to fall behind 3-0 and challenge Didio. Obviously, Karen wasn't looking for that pitch on the inside corner, so she just took that one as the 2-1 pitch from Montoya. Chop to the third base side and foul. Just foul. Had that been fair, Didio would have been running a while, just like Garcia was with 2 outs. So Deuces Wild yet again. This was the count that Garcia got her big hit for the 2-0 lead for Ohlone, as that one is chopped to the third base side again. So the Renegades out in front of these pitches from Montoya. And that's the sort of swings you would expect from a pitcher who only strikes out about 1 per every 2 innings. 2-2. That one hit to the right field side. Castaneda going back. It's going to go over her head, bounce at the wall, throw in. Not in time. So a 2-out RBI double puts Ohlone ahead 3-0. So a meeting by the entire infield for the Falcons. Maybe this just gives Montoya a chance to regroup here. She was almost out of the inning after getting 2 quick outs. After walking Montoya to lead off the inning, Talatasi popped up a bunt, and Gomez was out as well. So that brings up Brooke Niewarner, first baseman. That one in there for a strike. So early on, that meeting seemed to calm down Montoya and put her back in the strike zone. As she jumps ahead 0-1. Again, runner in scoring position with Karen Didio over at second base. That changeup hit over to Turner for out number 3, but not before the Ohlone Renegades scored 2 in the top of the 3rd inning. They now lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd with Bailey Robin, Alyssa Castaneda, and excuse me. So it's Bailey Robin, the pitcher Adriana Montoya, and Alyssa Castaneda due up.
Hi, my name is Bailey Robin. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Castaneda, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Leah Kimball. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
So we are here in the bottom of the 3rd, as I not so eloquently said. Bailey Robin, Adriana Montoya, and Alyssa Castaneda due up. Bailey Robin, the designated player for the Falcons starting lineup here. Freshman out of Vintage High School. She looks at a first pitch ball outside. And so the designated player is able to hit for one of the defensive players out on the field. Here she is going to be the offensive player, while Leah Kimball is the flex player. So that means Kimball will play defensively over at first, but she will not hit in the lineup for the Falcons. It will instead be Bailey Robin. So it's a little different from the baseball rules where your DH just stays in and hits. and the pitcher never hits, as that one is low. 2-1. Here you can have your pitcher in the starting lineup bat for herself and still have a designated hitter per se. As Robin has a nice 2-1 count. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two pitch to Robin. That one hit to the opposite side. First baseman tried to field it, but they're going to say it was a foul ball. They're going to say she trapped it. So we'll reset 2-2, no outs. That one hit again to the right side and foul. So Robin, with the opposite field approach to those last two pitches, we'll see if Gonzalez maybe tries to pound it into the inside corner. This is a very overcast weather as Robin looks at strike 3 for out number 1. So Adriana Montoya hitting for herself.
26. Adriana.
Freshman out of American Canyon High School. That one high and inside. 0-1 pitch. 1-0 count. We broadcasted the game where Montoya got her first base knocks on the year. That one lifted opposite field to the right side. Gonna hang up for the right fielder for out number 2. So far, Gonzalez has really only given up 2 fly balls to the right side. Otherwise, has done an excellent job of being in the strike zone and missing contact. So that brings up Alyssa Castaneda, the right fielder. She's been busy defensively as she looks at a first pitch strike. And this is probably why she's batting 9th instead of, as we've seen in the past, at the top of the lineup, a lefty-lefty matchup. As you get a good look at Gonzalez getting the sign. 0-1 pitch misses low. Castaneda really uses that slap technique, gets that running start over to first, try to utilize her speed for the freshman out of Sheldon High School. One pitch. That one hit opposite field, and that one's going to get down. So the first base knock for the Falcons is the 9-hole hitter, Alyssa Castaneda.
Up to the plate. Number 11, Aaliyah, the Big Orange. Turner.
So we'll see if the Falcons can replicate the 2-out rally that the Ohlone Renegades had in the last half inning as top lineup second baseman Aaliyah Turner due up. That one hit opposite field as well, but that one is going to drift foul. Turner 0 for 1. She struck out her first at-bat looking. That one is popped up and gonna land. Castaneda is gonna go over to third, and with the throw, it's gonna advance Turner over to second.
Next up.
So a quick meeting by Ohlone from Montoya, the catcher, and Gonzalez, the pitcher. as there are 2 Falcons in scoring position for Molly Schnurr. That one misses. 2-0. Pitch. Misses low. 3-0. So possibly pitching around Schnurr. Definitely don't want to do that with Elena Selden, the best hitter for the Falcons, on deck. So commanding 3-0 count. She did not have the green light there, and Gonzalez just catches the corner. Schnurr reached base via strikeout and got all the way to third. Tried to score on a wild pitch, but could not, as that one's fouled off. Full count now. Alyssa Castaneda over at third. Aaliyah Turner over at second. A lot of speed on the base pass for the Falcons, as Schnurr looks to either get on or drive home those 2 runners. 3-2, 2 out. Schnurr swings and foul tipped into the glove of Montoya for out number 3. So that will do it for us here in the bottom of the third. Falcons leave 2 runners stranded as we head to the top of the 4th inning. Ohlone leads 3-0. We are back here in the top of the 4th. I believe this is Ariana Whitlock.
Number 13, Ariana Whitlock.
Dylan, our PA guy, kind of confused me there for a second. You know, it's a different broadcast when Dylan's sound isn't kind of coming through the microphones inadvertently, but he's doing a great job over in PA for both baseball and softball, as Montoya gets in there with a first pitch strike to Whitlock. She grounded out her first at bat. 0 for 1 for the third baseman. So 6, 7, 8 due up for Ohlone. 0-1 pitch. That one lifted into shallow right. Castaneda diving catch. And she makes it. What a diving grab by Alyssa Castaneda. And folks, this is where my job gets complicated, as I'm going to try to queue up this replay on the fly.
Number 33, Mal Usare.
So that brings up Mal Usare. So Mal Usare looks at that pitch low for a ball, as we'll take a look at the diving grab by Castaneda on the replay. Yeah, what an amazing sliding catch by Castaneda. 1-0 pitch. Usare fouls that one back, evens the count 1-1. You can hear the sound on the bleachers behind me. So we'll look at that diving play by Castaneda one more time. And then super slow-mo, sliding, just gets under it for the first out as Usre looks at another ball. 2-1. One out. Usre looks at that ball low. 3-1. So excellent hitters count for the second baseman who flew out her first at bat. That one lifted to the right side, but gonna bounce foul. Full count to Usre. Tom Kowiak is on deck for the Renegades. So full count, 1 out. Montoya with the pitch. That one lifted to the outfield. That's going to bounce on the warning track. Schnurr throws it in. So Usre with a 1 out double. So excellent at bat from Usre to battle to a full count, and she lifted that just short of the wall out in center. So Coach Nikki Gentile is going to make a pitching change. Going to go with Courtney McGraw. So McGraw coming in from left field. Looks like Brianna Schlottman is going to shift over to left. So McGraw will get her warm-up tosses. You're watching the Solano College Sports Network. My name is Brian Nelson. A little short-staffed here today for this first game of this doubleheader. We'll have our typical broadcast once more of our students come out of their classes, as Anthony Williams over on scoreboard, Yurik Robito over on the camera, and of course Greg Poff on the main camera, bringing you this action between the Renegades and the Falcons. Renegades lead 3-0 as Courtney McGraw coming in for her 13th appearance on the year. Only 2 games started, so the main reliever for the Falcons pitching staff coming in with a 1-1 record, 1 save, 2 complete games in those 2 starts. She has 30 innings under her belt, giving up 28 hits in those 30 innings. 3.27 ERA is best on the pitching staff. So now McGraw has her warm-up tosses in. Schlottman now playing left field. So the infield breaks. Collier gives McGraw a little dap before we move on to the next batter, Tom Kowiak for the Ohlone Renegades. Tom Kowiak grounded out her first at bat. She's gotten some activity defensively. Is that first pitch in there for a strike? As you get a good look at the starting left fielder for the Falcons turned relief pitcher in this matchup. 0-1 pitch. That changeup hit into center, gonna flare down in front of Schnurr. Schnurr throws home. Selden tried to throw over to second. Good heads-up play by Tom Kowiak to realize that Schnurr was trying to gun down Usre from scoring, and she advances an extra bag as there's now 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for the catcher, Montoya. She walked and scored in that 3rd inning. Looking to produce some runs here. Again, change up from McGraw. jumps ahead in the count. 0-1, pitching backwards to Montoya, not anticipating that first pitch being a breaking ball. Or, excuse me, an off-speed pitch, rather. 0-1. That looked like a sinker. Misses low, but good job by Selden to keep it close. Usure not going to attempt being gunned down, trying to score from third. So Usure over at third. Tom Kowiak at second. 1 out, 2 on for the Renegades. They look to add to the 3-0 lead as that one's lifted to the outfield. Drops in front of Schnurr. Schnurr throws in to third base. And so that's going to score 1 for the Renegades as they now lead 4-0. So Coach Nikki Gentile has a meeting in the circle with her infield and her new pitcher McGraw as the Renegade lineup has turned over back to the top with Talatasi. And so the center fielder for the Renegades is 1 for 2 with a single and a run score. She scored the first run of the ball game for the Renegades. She also tried to bunt over Montoya, but she popped up in her last at bat. So runners at the corners. McGraw trying to limit the damage here as that changeup is hit to the right side. That's going to split the defenders. Going to drive home the 5th run. So Talatasi keeps the line moving as Renegades lead 5-0. So that brings up Selena Gomez as that one misses for a ball. So Gomez 0 for 2. Trying to look to get her first base knock as she swings over the top of that changeup. Possibly a curveball as it had a little bit more bite to it than changeup we've seen so far from McGraw. Either way, great off-speed pitch to jump to even the count at 1-1. That one misses high. So 2 base runners for the Renegades with Montoya over at second, Talatasi at first. And with Ohlone's pitching staff being as tough as it is, this 5-run lead is very difficult as Castaneda charges for that second out. So that brings up Garcia, who's had an excellent day at the plate. Starting shortstop is 2 for 2 with a single, a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And there's 2 more base runners on the base paths for Garcia to try to drive in. But McGraw will look to get Solano's offense back into the batter's box as she starts out with the first pitch strike, 0-1. Oh, pitch. That one hit to the right side, but foul. So 0-2. McGraw will look to try to possibly strike out Garcia here as she's ahead in the count. Expect her to either try to challenge the corners of the strike zone or possibly get her to chase that something away. And that changeup catches the outside corner. Strike 3 looking, so the Renegades will only add 2 runs here in the top of the 4th, but they now lead 5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Castaneda, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
We are back here in the bottom of the fourth inning with Elena Selden. And so one of the huge aspects of Schnur striking out in that bottom of the third is that Selden now bats with the bases empty, and with a 5-run lead, that's definitely a different role for Selden. As I mentioned earlier, she is a team leader with 29 RBIs, so ideally you would love for the Falcons to have Selden bat with runners on base. So the fact that Gonzalez was able to get out of that jam with 2 runners in scoring position as that pitch is in there for a strike 1-1 was very paramount in her outing, as she evens the count to Selden 1-1, nobody out. That one hit to the right side. It's going to get through for a base hit. Selden, hard turnover at first, but going to get in there with the leadoff single. So first leadoff runner for the Falcons this afternoon.
Alexa, the vibrant violet paprika.
So Alexa Vavrika up 0 for 1 with a ground out. That one misses high for a ball. So the Falcons are trying to scratch their way back into this game. Ohlone has steadily added to the lead as the game has progressed. Started out with a 1-0 lead in the first, grew that to 3-0 in the third, and now 5-0 here in the fourth inning, as that pitch was in there for a strike. 1-1 count to Vavrika. Solano features such a young team that their early success has to be very, very exciting for Falcon fans, as that bunt, I believe she is called out. So Vavrika sacrifices herself, moves the runner into scoring position.
Left fielder, number 18. Courtney, the baby blue McGraw.
It was a close play over at first, but definitely in time as McGraw, now the pitcher for the Falcons, steps into the plate. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Misses low by Gonzalez, low and away. One 0 pitch. That is going to be a dribbler to the shortstop. She bobbles it, throw over to third, and she is back in time. Selden almost took a little too wide of a turn, as nobody was expecting that bobble from Garcia, the shortstop. So McGraw reaches on the infield single.
Taya, pretty in pink, Collier.
So Taya Collier, the shortstop, will be batting with runners at the corners and 1 out. Looks at a first pitch strike on the inside corner. Collier popped out her first at bat. Gonzalez with a runner at first and 1 out. Would love a ground ball here. Try to get out of this inning, but Collier making a look to get some sort of action as that ground out. They don't turn 2. So a very close play. So they will get the 1 out over at second. Selden comes in to score. So the Falcons scratch across their first run as Collier reaches on the RBI fielder's choice. After a meeting, the umpires determined that she was safe. I'll try and cue up a replay for you guys to get another look at that play over at second. But in the meantime, Bailey Robin, the designated player, is due up. She hits it to the right side. A little scoop by the second baseman. Gets the third and final out. So the Falcons score their first run of the ball game as the Falcons now trail 5-1 as we head to the top of the 5th.
Hi, I'm Nikki Gentile, head coach of Solano College. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Back in the top of the 5th with Karen Didio, the designated player, due up. She doubled and scored a runner her last at bat. She advanced to third on the throw. One of 2 back-to-back 2-out knocks for the Ohlone Renegades back into the 3rd inning. Courtney McGraw back out there for the Falcons in relief of Adriana Montoya. That breaking ball misses low. So 4-5-6 due up for the Renegades, as the only inning they haven't scored in was the 2nd inning. That one topped over to the third base side. Vavrica with the long throw in time. Great job getting the first out by the Falcons pitching staff and defense.
Next up to bat,
As Brooke
number 14,
Niewarner
Brooke Niewarner.
She's 0 for 2, looking for her first base knock. 0 for 2, ground out, strikeout. So with 1 out in the inning, she looks at that first pitch, change up for a strike. McGraw, seems like her repertoire is to really catch these hitters off balance with her speed. And that one hit to the third base side, but foul. So 0-2. On deck is Whitlock, the third baseman for Ohlone. That one dribbled to the second base side. Turner makes the play. Knee Warner tried to stay back on that one and try to poke it into right field, but hit right at Turner over at second.
Up to bat, number 13, Ariana Whitlock.
So we saw what Ohlone did with 2 outs before in this game. Whitlock will look to try to get on base here, provide some 2-out magic. So that first pitch is hit foul, 0-1. Whitlock 0-2 with a ground out and a fly out in today's game. Remember, this is just the first game of 2 here played. This is a makeup of a previous game that was rained out. If you look at the sky here on the main camera, pretty dreary conditions here today, but relatively dry. Got to knock on wood to make sure that stays the same throughout today's doubleheader. As the count is 1-1 with 2 outs. That one lifted high in the infield. Collier is under it for out number 3. So McGraw 1-2-3 here in the top of the 5th inning. So we will head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Falcons still trail 5-1.
Hi, I'm Brianna Schlavin, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
There you get a look at the ominous clouds over the field here at the softball field. As Holly Gonzalez, the starting pitcher for Ohlone, will look to continue her strong outing, but Brianna Schlotman in her first at-bat look to scratch across some runs and cut this deficit from 4 as Schlotman fouls out one to the right side, out of play. Schlotman, the sophomore at Benicia High School. There she is listed as a utility player. Going to be playing left field defensively as Montoya was lifted. And McGraw came in from left, so Schlotman slotted in over at left field as she faces a 1-1 count from Gonzalez. That one misses low. Good eye, good take. Excellent sink on that 1-1 pitch. Had Schlotman offered at that, probably would have just topped that one over to one of the infielders for the Renegades. 2-1 pitch. That one lifted high to the infield. Under it is second baseman for the Ohlone Renegades, Usure, for out number 1.
Next up to the plate, number 1, Alyssa, the Jade Blade Castaneda.
So that brings up Alyssa Castaneda. Castaneda was able to get a single in her first at-bat. Had a great opposite field approach as she poked it into left field. That one grounded over to the second base side. Usuri, she throws out Castaneda on the first pitch. So 2 outs now in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Next up to the plate, number 11, Aaliyah, the Big Orange Turner.
It's now up to Aaliyah Turner to get on, try to create a rally here. Turner doubled her last at bat. She was stranded over at second. That pitch taken high. Gonzalez looking to get out of this inning, get another 1-2-3 inning under her belt. As Renegades lead 5-1. Turner squares around a bunt, instead pulls back. Looks at that pitch for a ball, 3-0. That's something we haven't seen from Gonzalez too much. She's been very good at staying in the strike zone. Only 1-3-0 count so far in the game for the Falcons hitters, as that one's taken high. So Turner walks with 2 outs. That brings up Molly Schnurr. Schnurr has struck out twice. Once she was able to reach base as the ball got past the catcher, Montoya. She also swiped second when she reached base. In the last at bat, she was unable to deliver with 2 runners on. That off-speed pitch in there for a strike, I believe. No, that was called a ball, 1-1. So the umpire says it was a little high. 1-1. That one hit right back up to Gonzalez. It hits off of Gonzalez. She tries to get the runner at second, Turner, but unable to. So Schnurr singles off of Gonzalez.
Up to the plate, number 15.
Quite literally singles off of Gonzalez, as that struck the starting pitcher for the Renegades. So this is a situation where I was talking about earlier. You want to have your best hitter, Elena Selden, up with runners on. Team lead with 29 RBIs coming into today's matchup. And here, 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position. A very speedy Aaliyah Turner, as that one taken high, ball 1. So Falcons threatening with 2 outs. Both runners reaching base with 2 outs. That one taken high, 2-0. Possibly Gonzalez is aware of the threat that Selden is at the plate. So going to be pitching her very carefully. She does have an open base at third. That one hit to the right side, but foul in on the hands of Selden. Great strength to get on top of that one, but could not keep it fair. 2-1. So 2 outs. Falcons need a hit here. That one lifted to the outfield. In is Tom Kowiak for the 3rd and final out. So 2 more runners are stranded for the Falcons here in the bottom of the 4th. We will head to the top of the 6th. Ohlone still leading 5-1.
Hello, I'm Terrence Sigel, assistant coach for Solano softball. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
3, Mal Usure.
7-8-9 due up for the Renegades. Mal Usure, Tom Koyak, and Montoya. Should any Renegades reach back to the top to Tallahassee. McGraw back in the circle for the Falcons. That one misses low and bounces in. 0-1 to Usure, who doubled her last at bat, came around to score. That changeup swung on and missed. Great job of pulling the string by McGraw. Even count 1-1. Again, out in front is Usure. So McGraw doing a great job of that off-speed pitch. Has a great feel for it in this at-bat. 1-2. That one chopped foul. Great job by Usure to stay alive. So Usure battling here, 1-2, nobody out. That one hit to the outfield side, hangs up for Schlottman though, for out number 1.
Up to the plate, number 4, Maya Tomkowiak.
So Maya Tomkowiak, the right fielder in the batter's box, she is 1 for 2 with a single. She made the last put out for the Renegades last half inning. That first pitch in there on the inside corner for a strike. 0-1. McGraw has done a great job of getting ahead of these Renegade hitters. Working ahead with 1 strike. Definitely beneficial, especially in relief. That changeup bounced over to Collier. She gets Tom Kowiak for out number 2. So again, the off-speed stuff, Renegades have yet to really square anything up
Number 8,
in this half inning,
Alyssa Montoya.
as that dribbler over to shortstop was good for out number 2. That brings up the catcher Montoya. She has reached base twice, single, walk, also has an RBI and a run scored, so very productive out of the 9-hole. That one catches the outside corner for strike 1. So McGraw trying to take advantage of the bottom of the lineup for the Renegades, but we've seen what they've been able to put up with 2 outs, as that one hit right back up the middle, and that's going to get into center field. Third time reaching base is Montoya. And that's what you want out of your 9-hole hitter, to sort of be like a secondary leadoff hitter and have that high on-base percentage. That way, when you get back to the top of the lineup, your excellent hitters can hit with runners on. And so Maida Tallahassee, center fielder, she bunts at it, stabs at it, and misses for strike 1. So 1 strike, 2 out, 1 runner on. Ohlone leads 5-0. That one rolls in, gets under the leg of Selden, so that is going to advance Montoya over to second base. You can maybe even hear the bat hitting off the back of Talatasi on those practice swings. 1-1 hit well, but right at Schlottman for out number 3. So McGraw will leave one stranded on the base paths as the Ohlone Renegades are held scoreless here in the top of the 6th as we head to the bottom of the 6th with Ohlone leading 5-1.
Hi, I'm Santi, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Back in the bottom of the 6th as you get a good look at the Solano dugout with Collier as Alexa Vavrica due up, cleanup hitter for the Falcons. 0 for 1 with a ground out in her last at bat. She sacrificed Elena Selden over to second base. So officially 0 for 1 in 2 plate appearances. That one lifted foul. Holly Gonzalez looking strong here with 5 innings, only 1 run given up. She jumps ahead 0-1 to Vavrica. That pitch low. Good eye by Vavrica to take that sinking ball. 1-1. 1-1 count. That just misses inside. 2-1. And so you get a look at Solano's dugout trying to rally. Trying to get something here with only 2 offensive innings left as that one's popped to the infield. Under it is Garcia for out number 1.
Next up to the plate, number 18, Courtney Baby Blue McGraw.
So Courtney McGraw, the pitcher for the Falcons, is digging in. 1 for 2 with a single is McGraw. As she hits that to the right side and in play. So 1 out single, her second knock of the day.
Up next to bat, number 13, Taya Pretty Pink Collier.
So the shortstop Taya Collier is up. She's 0 for 1. She reached on a fielder's choice her last at bat and drove home a run as there were runners at the corners. That one bounces in. McGraw thought about taking second, but stays put at first. And as we are situated right next to the Ohlone bullpen, I can tell you that Karen Didio is warming up, potentially coming in to this game, but also this is the first of 2 games as McGraw swipes second base. So Didio being the designated player, she could just be warming up for the next game. So McGraw taking second now, puts a runner in scoring position for Collier. One in there for a strike. That's a crucial pitch for Gonzalez as she jumps ahead in the count 1-2. Solano looking to rally here in the bottom of the 6th inning, down 4 runs. Bailey Robin is on deck. Collier check swing foul. There you get a look at Robin on deck. And McGraw over on the base paths at second base. There's a lot of speed over there as that pitch taken high, 2-2. A little higher than Gonzalez wanted. As it was pretty easy take for Collier. Two. That one hit right back up the middle. Is that going to get through? No. Usure with a strong throw. And so Collier is retired, but McGraw is able to advance over to third base.
Next up to the plate.
Great play by Usure over at second to gun down Collier.
Yellow and Robin.
That's going to mean that Bailey Robin has to come up with a 2-out hit. It would be her first of the afternoon as she is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. That one in there on the inside corner for strike 1. Robin chops that one over to second. Usure is under it, puts it away for out number 3. So Falcons strand runner over at third base. So top of the 7th, Falcons will look to keep their deficit at 4 runs as Ohlone leads this game 5-1.
Hi, my name's Ceciaro. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
So we're back here in the top of the 7th. So we actually have a pinch hitter for Gomez on a Beard. I think I realized it based off of the chants from the dugout, Fear the Beard. Freshman out of Amador Valley High School. That one is hit well into the outfield. Is it going to drop? It will for a single. So on a Beard comes in and gets a knock to lead off the top of the 7th.
Next up to the plate, number 11, Lauren Garcia.
So now with a runner on for Garcia, she's had an excellent day at the plate. 2 for 3, single, double, 2 runs scored, 2 runs driven in, and 1 run scored. She did strike out, though, her last at-bat to McGraw as that off-speed pitch is low in the dirt for ball 1. So 1 on, nobody out. That pitch low again from McGraw, 2-0. So 2-0 count to Garcia. One runner on. Vavrica and Kimball playing in on the corners. Two-0 pitch taken high for ball 3. Three-0 pitch, and therefore strike 1. Garcia thought it was ball 4, but caught that inside corner. There you get a good look at Molly Schnurr in center field, communicating with her left fielder, Brianna Schlottman. 3-1 pitch, taken high. So 2 base runners reach to lead off the 7th inning. So this is not the recipe that the Falcons want here to try to keep this deficit at 4. As Karen Didio, 1 for 3 with a double and RBI. As I mentioned, she was warming up in the Ohlone bullpen. Possibly will be your Game 2 starter. That changeup in the dirt, good block by Selden. So in this half inning, that changeup has been missing low. It's definitely where you want to miss if you're McGraw, but falling behind in the count to these Renegade hitters is something she does not want to keep doing, as the 1-0 pitch is lifted to the outfield. Back is Schnurr. She makes a great catch in center, throws back to second, almost doubles up. Beard over at second. Oh, excuse me, both runners advance on that. So great heads-up base running from both base runners to advance on that fly out.
Up to the plate, number 23, Adri Turnell.
So another pinch hitter for the Renegades, as Adri Tornell, sophomore at James Logan High School. It's a very heads-up move by head coach Julie Marshall, as the 2 hitters that she was pinch hitting for, Gomez 0 for 3, Warner 0 for 3. So trying to add to the lead, bring in some bench help, as Tornell chopped that one back to McGraw, checks to the runner at third, and throws her out. Great play by McGraw, as that was sharply hit to her, kept her composure, made sure to look back the runner before throwing and getting the second out.
Next up to bat, number 13, Ariana Whitlock.
And so now one more out gets McGraw out of this inning. But Ariana Whitlock will look to drive home these 2 runs on the base pass for the Renegades. First pitch from McGraw in there for a strike. Excellent pitch. We've seen her lead off with that changeup quite a bit to steal strike 1, work ahead of these Renegade hitters. That one misses low. Evens the count at 1-1. Should Whitlock reach, Mal Usuri is on deck. unless Renegades decide to call up the third pinch hitter of the half inning. That one in the dirt. Again, great block by Selden. With the runner at third and 2 out, you definitely don't want to give up a run for free by getting any ball past that catcher. On high and away, 3-1. So McGraw on the verge of losing Whitlock. Will have to challenge here, 3-1 with 2 outs. Doesn't necessarily have to challenge with the open bag at first, I suppose. I think I just disagreed with with myself on the broadcast. That's a first. (3-1) in there for strike 2. Looked like Whitlock was taking all the way. Just that late action brought it back into the strike zone. As she has late sink on that ball. So 3-2, 2 out, 2 runners on for the Ohlone Renegades, and Whitlock as she hammers that over to the second base side. Turner, underhand scoop to Kimball for out number 3. So 2 runners reach for the Renegades, but both runners are stranded. So the last chance for the Falcons in the bottom of the 7th. The Ohlone Renegades lead 5-1.
Hi, my name is Jamie Batto. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Clea Oakley. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Larissa Raymond. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
So bottom of the lineup will have to get on in order for the Falcons to come back in this one, as 8, 9, and 1 are due up in the inning with Brianna Schlottman, the left fielder. She popped out her first at-bat. That one right back up the middle off the glove of Gonzalez. So that slow roller is going to be able to let Schlottman reach base. So that's the second hit we've seen from the Falcons that have been reminiscent of that, as a ball hit back up the middle. One actually hit Gonzalez. That one ticked off the glove, and because it hit the glove, really killed the momentum of that ball. As Alyssa Castaneda due up, I think we're going to potentially have a pinch runner. As you get a look at Nikki Gentile talking to the home plate umpire. So Santi Ortega. She's going to come in to pinch run. For Schlottman. It's a little bit more speed on the base paths for the Falcons. And plenty of speed in the batter's box and on deck. You can see the center field camera unfortunately turned off. The battery is low. So unfortunate timing there. We'll try to rearrange. And so we'll try to get everything with the main camera, as we actually have 2 cameras down, as that one's taken for a ball. Yeah, tie your cameras Can you go change? All right, so that's a ball. So we got 2 cameras down. We got nobody out. We got Santi Ortega over at first as the Falcons try to rally here. Gonzalez trying to complete this game for the Renegades in this first game of 2. 2-1. Misses low. Take my word for it. So full count. A little chaos here for us in the production side in the bottom of the 7th. That one's fouled off by Castaneda. Stays alive. Doing a great job of fighting off that pitch from Gonzalez. This is a tough matchup, lefty-lefty. Ortega on second, nobody out. Full count for Castaneda. That one hit to the left side. Slow roller for the shortstop. Castaneda just thrown out. Great play over at short by Garcia. It does advance Ortega over to second, though.
Number 11, Aaliyah, the Big Orange, Turner.
So that brings up Aaliyah Turner. Turner 1 for 2 with a double, a walk, and a strikeout. Has reached base in 2 of her 3 at-bats. That one misses low for a ball. That 1-1 pitch is high to Turner. Apologize in advance for, or I guess not in advance. Apologize for switching to the cameras that have died. Force of habit through 7 innings. But we actually have a 3-0 count to Turner. Turner taking all the way. Looks at a strike, 3-1. Fouled off. Brings the count full. Good challenge from Gonzalez. One ripped into center for the 1-out knock. Ortega took a hard turnaround third. Thought about, but being down 5, I think is a wise decision. Staying at third. Trust your lineup.
Molly, the stunning silver.
So that's going to put runners at the corners for Molly Schnurr. So first pitch, swung on a miss by Schnurr. She's 1 for 3 with a single and 2 strikeouts. Oh, 1 to Schnurr. Schnurr squared around a bump, but pulls back. Evens the count 1-1. That one's a base hit. So the Falcons keep it moving. So the second run comes across, and Santi Ortega, 5-2. And now 2 runners are still on for Elena Selden.
Number 15, Elena Strong Copper Selden.
So Elena Selden looks at that pitch low. Selden has singled in 3 at-bats and has come around to score. So the tying run is at the plate for the Falcons. Gonzalez looking to try to get out of this one and come away with the win here in the first game of this doubleheader. That one taken high, though. 2-0. That one swung on and missed in the dirt. Selden a little too aggressive there. She had the green light 2-0. She's looking to put a charge into that one. Two-one to Selden. That one's hit well. Back goes Ohlone, and that's going to hit the wall. So 1 run will score. Throw in. Not in time. Selden with a 2 RBI double. Falcons now trail 5-4.
Next up to bat.
So what a hit by Elena Selden.
Alexa, Vibrant Violet Vavrika.
So all of a sudden, the Falcons' offense has found its rhythm here in the bottom of the 7th inning when they need it the most. And their best hitter in terms of run production comes through yet again with that 2 RBI double. And so a pitching change for Ohlone as Didio, the designated player, who I mentioned was warming up during the 6th inning, is now in the game for Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, her final line, 6 1/3 innings, 4 earned runs, and a potential 5th still on the base paths. So she cannot get a loss here. She can't get a no decision should the Falcons tie this one up. So what can you say about this half inning for the Falcons? Amazing offense, as it all started with Schlotman hitting one right off the glove of Gonzalez and Ortega pinch running for her. She advanced over to second from Castaneda. Then Turner with the hit, Schnurr with a hit, and Selden with a big 2 RBI double. It's very impressive when you think about the pitching numbers that Ohlone had coming into this ball game. So Didio will get her warm-up tosses in. You are listening to the Solano College Sports Network. My name is Brian Nelson. I'd like to thank our crew. Got a couple more crew members as the game progressed in Omar Gonzalez and Ty Reese. And their help has definitely added a dimension to this game. And of course, Hiro Krabito, Greg Poff here from the beginning. And of course, Anthony Williams. So now Alexa Vavrika, cleanup hitter. 0 for 2, ground out, pop out, sack bunt. Ty, make sure the batter's in your shot. So that's a 0-1 to Vavrica. That one hit well, but it's going to hang up for the left fielder, so 2 outs. So it's down to Courtney McGraw.
Up to bat, number 18, Courtney Baby Blue McGraw.
That one misses to McGraw. McGraw started in left field, move over to the pitching position. 2 for 3, 2 singles, stolen base. That one misses low. 2-0. Good patience from McGraw. And with this hitter's count, you got to believe that Didio should challenge McGraw here. With 2-0, 2 out. Runner at second. That just catches inside corner. Very close pitch, but goes to the favor of Didio. So runner at second in Elena Selden, down 1. That one chopped to the shortstop. Elena Selden leaps over that grounder, and so McGraw will reach safely. Great job of maybe being a distraction by Selden, leaping over that hit.
Next up to the plate, number 13, Taya Pretty in Pink Collier.
So it brings up Taya Collier, 0 for 2. Reached on fielder's choice, has an RBI. She needs to come up with a 2-out knock here to tie this one up. Elena Selden over at third. Didio on the mound, or in the circle. As there are 2 outs. One out count. Didio with the pitch. In there for a strike. Snap throw over to third. Not in time. So Montoya being aggressive. Trying to catch Selden being too aggressive herself on the base paths. Trying to keep her close. 1-1. Collier, that's fouled back, and during the last pitch, McGraw was able to move over to second. Good heads-up base running, because now if Collier gets something into the gap, not only do the Falcons tie this ball game up, they would walk off with the win here. So this is clutch time, folks. 1-2, 2 out. Taya Collier, she gets hit with the pitch. So Collier makes her way on with the hit by pitch. So it's all up to Bailey Robin.
Number 10, Bailey Miss Yellow Robin.
So Bailey Robin steps into the batter's box. Bases loaded, 2 out. Solano down, 5-4. That one misses low. Didio trying to close this one out for the Renegades, as Robin has yet to get a hit. 0 for 2, 2 groundouts and a strikeout. She faces a 1-0 count with 2 outs. That one just catches the strike zone low. 1-1. Just got that pitch up a bit higher than the previous one. Bases juice full of Falcons. Bailey Robin looking to deliver. Looks at that pitch low, 2-1. Impressed with the discipline of Robin in this nerve-wracking situation. She seems to have a good eye up there, taking 2 close pitches for balls. 2-1. That one catches the strike zone low, 2-2. So Didio staying low, low, low in this at bat. Deuce is wild, 2-2, 2 outs, bases juiced. Falcons looking to complete the comeback here, as that one is lifted foul. Robin staying alive. Selden at second. McGraw at, Selden at third. McGraw at second. Collier at first. 2-2, 2 out, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Karen Didio closes this one out for the Renegades, so the Falcons the comeback comes up just a bit short, but what an effort from the Lady Falcons as the Renegades will take game 1 of this contest by a score of 5-4. Such a toughly contested game. Coming in, Ohlone's pitching statistics very impressive. Not a pitcher having an ERA over 2. Gonzalez had a great starting outing for the Renegades, going 6 1/3, but the Falcons, they showed their resolve, tried to come back, ended up only scoring 3 in that bottom of the 7th. The Renegades end up taking this game by a score of 5-4. So for everybody here at the Solano College Sports Network, my name is Brian Nelson. Thank you to our crew who are here to broadcast this game 1. Make sure to check out game 2, which in real time follows this game, but you can click on the link for game 2. It should be an exciting one, and that will do it for us here at the Solano College Sports Network. Thank you for watching.